Hi, Peter Costas here, and we are so excited that you decided to add the brand new Supersonic X10 to your training routine. Over the next few weeks, you'll be getting lessons and tips from me on how to maximize your speed training with the Supersonic X10. Just use my drills and swing your Supersonic X10 for a few minutes a day for 20 days, and you should increase your swing speed by 8 miles per hour. And that speed increase will translate to 20 more yards with your driver. By hitting all your clubs farther, you will be effectively shortening every golf course you play. Remember, each mile per hour faster is worth 2.5 yards. So that's an extra 20 yards on your drives. You'll shorten every course by hundreds of yards. You'll be hitting wedges and short irons into holes where you used to hit mid-irons. And you'll be hitting mid-irons into holes you had trouble reaching with your 3-wood. And that's not only more fun, it will lower your scores. Your first lesson starts now. Hi everyone, I'm Peter Costas, and congratulations on acquiring your Supersonic X10 swing trainer. This can do so much for you. I want to get you started right now. First things first, there's a power switch right down here at the end. Flick that on, that turns on the speedometer. Next thing you have to know is there's a cone here. It's called the lag slider. This will slide down and make contact with the head of the club. That's all you need to know about the Supersonic X10. Now, in the beginning, what I want you to do is set it on about 2 or 3. There are settings from 1 to 10. We'll get into the reasons for that later on. But set it lightly on a 2 or 3. Grip it as you would your club, and then simply learn to swing it back and forth rather slowly, rather easily, and try to feel the lag and the release of the cone. Don't do it hard. Don't put a lot of energy in it. This is for feel. This is for timing. This is for tempo. For a lot of you who aren't able to release your hands properly and turn your body properly through the shot, you're going to get this sound. Nothing. What you have to learn to do is to create an angle between the shaft and your lead arm, turn through, release that angle, and there's your lag. Once you get a feel for that, just in a small swing, go ahead, pick up your lob wedge or your pitching wedge. Just make a few easy swings, trying to replicate the feel of that release. Pretend you're actually hearing the cone hit the club head so that your club head hits the ball the same way. Now, once you do that a few times and you start to get a sense for what the Supersonic X10 can do, now we're going to have some fun. Again, make sure that the speedometer is turned on. Now we're going to try to create some speed. Let's make some full swings as you might with a driver. That's 104 miles an hour. All right, 105 miles an hour, that's my baseline. So to summarize, remember, turn the power unit on so the speedometer works. Don't worry about turning it off. It turns itself off automatically. Number 2, we have the lag cone sliding up and down the shaft. That's key to our timing and our release points. Now, what you do is, once you get the feeling of the swing, keep it general. Keep it in motion. Keep it moving. Do not get technical. Do not get position-oriented with the X10. The X10 will force you into better positions in order to release the lag slider correctly. And finally, we have the resistance dial. It goes from 1 to 10. Initially, I want you to keep it around 2 or maybe 3, just for the first couple of sessions. We'll do a later tip to help you understand how you use the other numbers and incorporate it into your training regimen. So we have speedometer, lag slider cone, resistance dial, swing away, have fun getting better.